networking and through the shows. At shows, away from shows. Yes? Everybody's with me? You understand to teach this to your people? Okay. If you were to say to me, Judy, if you had to put your finger on one thing, there's one thing that you did when you were in the field that created recruiting to happen. Okay, and I want to tell you that I did create recruiting to happen. In the company that I was with, we didn't get to keep our people forever. When I promoted a director, I can only keep that director for 4 months, and then she was on her own. And I had to continue to bring people in to create it. And it was a whole different program with the Pampered Chef. And today, that company does it exactly the way the Pampered Chef does, because you guys nailed it, all right? Because when I think back at all the people that I built and didn't collect on after a while, it's craziness. But anyway, they changed because they had to. I recruited a lot of people. It was just what we did. And I'm telling you, this is apples to apples. Guys, if I say one thing in the Pampered Chef, you guys just we don't think big enough in the Pampered Chef.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. We just don't think big enough. In a month, if I had 6 personal recruits in a month, I felt like I failed. In most months, I had 8 to 10. And personally recruited, for the years that I was in the field, I would personally recruit 100 to 120 people every year.
Wow.
Okay?
How many shows is that?
And I was doing 5 to 6 shows. That's why I was able to do it.
A week or
So you're
a week.
regular counting crews then.
5 to 6 shows a week. Yeah. I did shows Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, and then in big times, when there were big things going on, I would do 2 on weekends. It was a full-time job for me. I was with my kids during the day. My husband was with them at night, and we had dinner together as a family. That was the rule. I would walk out at 6:30. I always do my shows at 7:30 and walk out the door at 6:30. He got to put him to bed, and God forbid my show ever ended early.
Right.
I wouldn't come home because I wanted to make sure they were in bed before I got there. That was it. Amen. Put those kids to bed, and they better be sleeping by the time I get home. I don't want them waking up when Mommy walks in the door. So anyway, I'm off the beaten track again. We don't think big enough, guys. You need to think bigger. Okay, you have to think those big numbers. And you have to have leads from everywhere to create it to happen. So if you ask me, what is one thing, here's what I would tell you, write this down. Because I'm going to tell you, if you leave here and you decide, I'm going to do this and make this change, you know what's coming? You know what's coming? If you leave here and you make this change, you will have a difference. It's the 24-hour call. The 24-hour call. And here's the rule. Anybody you meet that you gave a catalog to, that you got information from, that you gave information to and didn't get their name back, that you booked a show with, that you did an interview with, anybody you talked to about any aspect of the business